have football, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so pumped to be watching something right now. I'm still kind of pillar. Okay, it's coming up now. Hopefully you guys don't hear that. Let me know if you guys can hear that. I don't think you should be able to. But what's happening, y'all? Welcome in. We have, once again, football and a good time. We're mocking today as well. So make sure you say what's up if you're in the chat. We're going to get straight into this mock draft here in a second. They're kind of announcing all these Hall of Fame people that are getting inducted. I think, is it this year that they're getting? These are the people that are going into the Hall of Fame this year, I'm assuming. Correct me if I'm wrong. But as that's happening, drop a like. We're going to be doing a mock draft right now. If it's still live and going and popping and people are watching, we can do a mock draft up to halftime. But if it's dead, then I'll probably just do one or two mock drafts. So say what's up if you're in the chat. Once again, make sure you're live, constantly commenting, making me feel like I'm not by myself here. And yeah, once again, drop a like, comment, say what's up, how we feeling. Let me get the chat up here for you guys so you guys can kind of see that. Here we go. On the screen. Here goes brother Joe Thomas coming up here. That's kind of cool. Man, I can't believe football's here. Doesn't feel real. What's happening, Moxie Dave's Raiden Nation for life? I'm waiting to watch some football mock draft or two. That's awesome, man. Let's go. What's happening, Steel? Skylar, what's happening? Just Stack, what channel on the Discord will this be on? As always, brother, if you want to join a mock draft, all you have to do is join the link in the description or link that's going to be in the chat. So all you have to do is go, and I'll actually pull it up for you guys as well here. So let me just put that in the chat really fast right now. If you want to join our Discord, that's exactly where you can go to join, and I'll pull up how you can join and where you should be going. So if you're here and you haven't joined our new Discord, maybe you're still saying, well, I haven't been mocking in a long time. Join our new Discord. Once again, link in the description, link in the chat. Okay. Join that mock draft or join that Discord, and I will tell you exactly where to go. So draft screen here, you can kind of see this. You should be able to see this. Oh, hold on. I think I know why. Hold on. Give me a second. Help. Here we go. All right. You should be able to see this here. Join this Discord, Fantasyland tab on the left, content releases, and this is exactly how you can join this mock draft, each and every single mock draft that we're going to be putting, you know, in years to come, I would hopefully say, you know, in our redraft channel and our dynasty channel. So once again, join our Discord, link in the description, Fantasyland tab, content releases, and that's exactly where I will be joining this mock, or I'll be sending the link to this mock draft, okay? So I'm not using Daz right now. I have it on KO Sports for all my Australian people right now. Let me know how Daz, I don't even know how to say it, is. I'm really interested. I really wish they kept the NFL Game Pass. Yeah, like what Zach is saying. They gave up the rights, and I wish they kept that. Unfortunately, that is not the case. But yeah, I'm watching it on KO right now. So if you let me know what platform you guys are watching on for my Australian people here. But what's happening, Tommy? What's happening, Ty? Dan, how you doing? Moxie said trying to trade for Cam Makers after watching a video, but the guy is asking for a ridiculous price with Jason. Yeah, that's tough. All right, you know what? We'll get this mock draft started. I'll send that link right now. What's happening, Styles? What's happening, MP? Just Dak. I'll send this link out now, and then we'll get this mock draft on and popping here. Definitely send that link out. Let me know if you're gonna join. Hold on, let me just copy this because that link is no longer there. I'm not sure why. Okay, so Zach's in. If you guys don't know, Zach is sick, losing his voice, laryngitis, all that stuff. So he will be back hopefully next week. But he is back in Australia. He's just getting better. You know how you have too much fun? You go in America, you're doing all this stuff, and you come back from holiday, right when you're about to go to work, and you just feel off, you feel sick. That's Zach. Pulling a sickie. Nah, it's all good. Get better, brother. Get better. All right. Once again, I'm going to send this link out to you guys. Link in the description. Join our Discord. Link in the description, Fantasyland tab, content releases, and this is exactly how you can join this mock draft. So 3, 2, 1, there you go. That is going out. Yeah, like I want to get this, but I'm just not necessarily sure. This doesn't feels weird. This is what we have to do in Australia if we really wanted to get the NFL Game Pass. $70, pay in installments for $280. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, let me move this over as well so you guys don't see that. So I don't have so I don't get in trouble here. Yeah, that is my biggest thing, Zach. If it's going to be reliable, because that's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of me paying all this money and then it crashes like week 1 because it's such a new platform and they don't know how to maintain and uphold, you know, millions of people watching overseas. So I'm really, really skeptical about that. Let's see what's happening. Style Skylar saying what's up. Are you doing multiple mock drafts? Yes, we should be doing multiple mock draft. Gator fan, if we should be doing multiple mock drafts. I do want to set a Lyco. So not only are we gonna have a Lyco, but we are going to be watching the game as well. And let's see what this Lyco could be here today. I have too many links open right now. Let me just get myself situated here as we are still waiting on 2 more people. Once again, if you guys want to join this mock draft, join our Discord, link in the description, link in the chat. Tommy, I know you were saying you were trying to get in, and I still don't see you here, and there's 2 people here, brother. Where you at? I know you sent us a message. So it's really simple, really easy to get in right now, so hopefully you can get that rolling here. But a Lyco, let's hit this Lyco for 35. I think we get to 35 within this time, within the time frame. Oh my gosh, is that the Marcus Ware singing right now? %. To be fair, Game Pass failed for like 3 hours one Sunday last year. That's true. That's a headache hail for me. So you're saying I should get Dazen? I don't even know how to say it. Should I just get that, Zach? Let me know how it looks too. Does the interface look nice or whatever? Let me send this link out in our other. I'm gonna put this link in the chat here of Sleeper, just so we can get this rolling as the game is starting, as the game is kind of starting to happen here. Okay, there we go. Just spilled water all over myself. Okay, a minute on the clock. 1 quarterback, non-super flex. Here we go. Let me just send that in the chat. 1 QB, non tight end prem. And we're starting here. As we're watching. Maybe I should get it then, you're saying. My dad game plan just automatically went to Daz. Oh, did it? So that means I should have it then. That means I should definitely have it. Let me just try that. So did you go into Game Pass, Zach, and sign in, and it transfer you there, or what did it do? All right. Let me see if I can do this now then. I just forgot. They sent an email out all Game Pass members, and I'm pretty sure you just use the same login. Okay. Okay, so let me try this then. Let me try this. My thing is I just don't remember. I don't know if he knows that, but I got a new PC. I told you I was gonna get one. I actually got it. So now all my old ones, all my old logins aren't there. All right. Brian, Bijan Robinson, Saquon Barkley. So we're seeing 4 running backs right now in the first round here. I'm going to go CD. I'm still going the wide receivers. Good to see Melissa Stalk back on the screen here. Here we go. Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb. Derrick Henry, AJ Brown. Let me just double check my rankings here once again. Gosh, I have so many tabs open right now. It's kind of ridiculous. Just want to double check, make sure I'm always on the same page here. My next available should be, according to my rankings, that is AJ Brown. CeeDee Lamb, AJ Brown, decent start here. Amon-Ra. Gotta log into my big old Greg Zuerlein. Here we go. Yo, this is exciting, yo. This is wild. Yeah, I mean, we're seeing. Let me pull up the Jets depth chart here. Jets depth chart. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Joe Pittman's gonna play. Israel Bonaconda, Zach Kuntz potentially could be playing today. Obviously, Zach Wilson. What about the Browns? Browns depth chart here. Browns depth chart. Josh Jacobs, Garrett Wilson off the board. I mean, Cedric Tillman, DTR, Kellen Mond is playing right now, obviously. That's about it. So let's see. Yeah, Jerome Ford's out. He's sitting out, which I don't know if we should really look into that, or we should or just calm down. So let's see. Holy shit. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I already saw people on Twitter kind of saying, "Whoa, Jerome Ford not playing today? What does that mean?" You know, already. Remember last year, the Hall of Fame game, Josh Jacobs was getting some touches. People were like, "Oh my goodness." Led the league in yards that year. Here we go. I can't believe we're here, boys and girls. That's how you know it's legit. That's how you know it's legit. Oh, no. So Zach says, Bijan Robinson, Tony Pollard, and MP, Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry. Not bad. Patrick Mahomes at the 3-1. How's it holding up right now, Zach and MP, with the Daz in the new platform? How's it looking? How's it feeling so far? Come on, let's do something. Let's do something exciting here. I'm trying to log into this other account, but I need to remember my password. Another screen here. Well, that screen is it's more of a swing. Yours is good. I didn't know there was a game on. Yeah, save me, Badaki, and I'm drafting. Good job. Nah, man. Come on. You gotta know. Gotta know. It's football. Yeah, I completely agree, Zach. Like, I was watching it, I was like, oh my goodness. No issues now. Kelsey in the first, I don't know if you go running back or wide receiver after, Skylar said. I mean, if you go in Kelsey's, yeah, it's really difficult to, I guess it depends on who falls to you in the second round when you say Kelsey. Want Olave and Waddle there to pair with JJ. That's my ideal start for the one-on-one. Yeah, I mean, that would have been a good start for sure. So we have 3 quarterbacks going in the third. Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes there. Mark Andrews off the board, Keenan Allen, and then Breece Hall. Let's look at the running back room here. So one thing I definitely want to try here is going running back in the 3rd and 4th round. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take Travis Etienne. Hold on. I'm gonna take Travis Etienne here. Technically, I'm supposed to go someone else, but I kind of already said I was gonna take him, so I didn't want MP to take my guy. Yeah, Keenan Allen in the 3rd is good. I mean, I just bought that video out of some league winners, and Keenan Allen going right there at the 3-9 is phenomenal. I completely agree. So was that catch Cedric Tillman just then? I completely missed that play. Brandon, so what do you think of really sealing his top 8? I think he'd definitely be a top 10. I think right now it feels comfortable. I mean, Joe Mixon, that's who I wanted there. That's who I wanted, so that's okay. So MP is going 2 running backs there. I want to continue to try this. Let me just watch this. A check down, he drops the ball. All right, my next guy is J.K. Dobbins, but he's on the pub. So if he's healthy, ready, I mean, you expect him to kind of go around here. Third and 10 here. Here we go. Got to convert. Unlucky. Still trying to log into this Dazen thing, man. It's so annoying. Can I just get in? And he hooked it. Unlucky. All right, we got a password reset. Amari Cooper, Miles Sanders, Damian Pierce, Alexander Madison. going right off the board there. All right, let me just create this password here. Okay. Okay, let's see if this works. Watch from start. Oh no, watch from live. I want to. Going live. All right, looks like I'm on with Dazin. See how this works. Are you just boys on like a commercial right now? It's like they're just showing like George Kittle and stuff. Maybe I could be a little bit late. Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. Now you see Rob Sala. Okay, cool. Let's see how this works. Hopefully they stay up to par here. There's Michael Carter there. All right, Jerry, Judy, Debo Samuel, Christian Watson, Lamar Jackson here. So it looks like team 2 here, quick. Going wide receiver heavy, getting his quarterback. Let's see what type of running backs he's going to get. These running backs, I mean, what are the running backs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 running backs going in the first 4 rounds. Zach Wilson here. Who's that? Is that Izzy? That's Izzy. Izzy Abaricanda. Unlucky for Zach Wilson, man. How everything has just went downhill, huh? I believed in you, brother. I genuinely did. I was really hoping. I wonder if the Jets are saying, you know what, let's see what Izzy can do in these first couple preseason games. And if they feel comfortable, maybe they don't sign Dalvin, hypothetically. There goes Brees to the left there. There goes Zach. Come on, baby. Let's do something special. There we go. 3rd and 2. Plenty of time. Oh, I mean, that's unlucky. Yeah, he go through the progressions there. Okay, I mean, yeah, you gotta take the little victories there. Well, that was a quick 3 and out though. I mean, that's not exciting. See what Zach's on the clock here. Bijan Robinson, Tony Pollard, Keenan Allen, Amari Cooper. Let's see where he goes right here. Brandon Ayuk it. Trevor Lawrence there, okay. I have a couple people in mind. Look at these quarterbacks here. Okay, let's go Deontay here. Run on that edge. Run on the edge for me. I would never let him beat my mother, MP said. Brees will go late second if they don't sign Dalvin. Yeah, I mean, he will, but at the same time, we need to hear those reports, Brandon. We need to hear those reports that he's going to be playing and ready for week 1. Like, we just got a report that Javonte Williams is going to be playing in preseason, which actually could be a really good thing for Javonte, because if he gets that mental hurdle, gets tackled off the bat, I think that can be really helpful for him coming into the season. So this is exactly how I wanted to play out here. I get Deontay Johnson and then Christian Kirk. 2 guys I really believe in here. So CeeDee Lamb, AJ Brown, Deontay Johnson, Christian Kirk with ETN and Bombing Dobbins. So I'm liking that start there for sure. Brandon here at the 110, only having 1 wide receiver. Saquon Barkley, Breece Hall. It's an interesting start. I'm just a little bit skeptical on Breece right now. I'm not drafting him. It's tough. Like, him falling at the 310 seems like a great value. Like, even then, when you look back at the running backs that have produced and come back after an ACL tear, it's nowhere near the top 15, top 20 type of finish. The last running back to finish recently in a top after an ACL outside of Adrian Peterson, outside of Jamal Charles, was Saquon Barkley. He was RB 30. That was the most recent running back ACL tear that we have seen. So I don't know. It's tough. Obviously, every situation is different. If he does start week 1, gets a full workload, gets in rhythm, that's great. And you got him at a phenomenal value, but I just feel like it's a big risk. And Javonte Williams there as well. I feel like we've heard so much more positive things of Javonte Williams. It makes me feel more comfortable drafting him at the 6-7 here compared to Breece at the 310. Here we go. Nice little run there. Yeah, I'm scared about Breece. Yeah, look, it's tough. I think he's still easily a top 5 running back when healthy, with no doubt about it. It's not a knock on Breece Hall's talent. It's just more of we haven't seen the history of the ACL tear after that, the first year. At least we have, and it's very minuscule. And I'm just not sure, especially if they sign Dalvin, hypothetically. If they sign Dalvin, it doesn't give me any more confidence. If they don't sign Dalvin, that's a good notion to say, okay, well, maybe they don't. Maybe he is closer to get on in the field than we thought. But that means they must be really comfortable with Izzy. They must be comfortable with Michael Carter. So it's interesting. I didn't think William was going to get back once he started talking. Well, he went already. He went, Skylar. I mean, did I talk about him before he went? Maybe I did. I'm sorry if I did. Sorry, brother. Unless you're at the 1-6 there, Skylar. Brandon, I think he will be. Look, right now I'm drafting him as if he's going to be ready. Obviously, it's really early, but this is why we always suggest that you leave your redraft leagues to, as close as the season as possible. Ooh, who's that? As close as the season as possible, personally, because, if you're drafting your redraft leagues now, not knowing if J.K. Dobbins is going to start, not knowing if Breece Hall is going to start, not knowing if Jonathan Taylor is going to start, Javonte Williams, and you're drafting all these guys in the first 6 rounds, that's tough. So for me, I think you have to, you just have to draft and mock right now as if these guys are going to play. Because once J.K. Dobbins is back in practice, hypothetically week 2 of preseason, he's healthy, he's getting the first team reps, I think he's going to be back to his own. Same thing with Javonte. Same thing with Brees, to be completely honest. And then maybe we have a little bit more confidence, but I'm just not necessarily sure right now. Moxie, man, the lineup is great so far. Oh, it's great so far. I mean, Josh Jacobs, if he plays, that's great. Garrett Wilson, Amon-Ra, Mark, Jalen. I think it's good. I think it depends on, you know, how everything pans out. But so far, it looks like a good start. Right, sorry, that's my fault. Just wanted to see Mon Pepper Tillman. Yeah, I mean, good old Cedric Tillman here. So Alvin Kamara at the 7-2. Jahan Dotson. We still haven't heard much about Alvin and what that situation is going to look like and be like coming into this season. But I'm still hoping for a 2 to 4 game suspension. If it's a 2 to 4 game suspension, I think he returns his ADP there at the 7-2. I mean, I can count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So this is the highest genuinely we've seen him. I've never seen him go higher than RB30. RB27 is pretty up there. Normally we see, someone like a Rachaad White. I'm not going to say any other names, but we normally see Rachaad White and a couple other people go ahead of him. So it's definitely interesting. James Cook going ahead of him normally. Oh! Who's that, Tillman? Nah. Darren Waller, good pick there. James Cook, good pick. Deshaun Watson, also a great pick. I mean, a lot of good values right there. It really just falls down there when you get to this spot here. A guy that I haven't drafted literally in the past two drafts, I think is the perfect time to get him. I'll take Elijah Moore right here. Let's get Zach Wilson up in this again. I want to see him. Ethan, thoughts on team 2? Obviously, faded running back on wanted Connor, Javonte, Monty. Whole got sniped from me. Look, it all depends on what your running backs are going to be. You know, I think instead of taking Lamar Jackson there, I'll probably take another run. I'll take a running back. And maybe it feels like a reach there. Oh. It probably feels like a reach there, but maybe you have to secure somebody else there. Or get someone like a Rachaad White over Alvin Kamara, or someone like a James Cook over Alvin Kamara, who's in reality is going to get suspended. So far, it's a good start. I'm not in love with George Kittle personally. I think we saw an unrealistic expectation of George Kittle this past year, 10 touchdowns, and I just kind of want to avoid George Kittle, in my opinion. I would wait a whole round later, not a whole round later, but a couple picks later to get Dallas Goedert or Darren Waller, if not fade that position at that point, and then get a Swift, a Connor. Obviously, you got sniped. You could have gotten Monty there. I would have prioritized Monty over Kittle, in my personal opinion. Man, this is tough here. I have to look at my rankings here, and at the moment, it's telling me to go a running back, and I'm contemplating, but I'm not necessarily sure if I should. I normally don't draft this player, but I have to follow my rankings. I want to be more disciplined here, and that is Isaiah Pacheco, my third running back right there. Moxie, should I sell Rashad Penny high or keep him? I want to sell him before he gets hurt. I look, in a dynasty perspective, I'm always selling Rashad Penny. If I can get something for him, I mean, hypothetically, he goes off, and let's say in the first 4 weeks, he's a top 20 running back. People are saying, well, I like what he's doing. I'm selling him for as high as possible right now. I don't think there's going to be a world. It's going to be hard to do, to convince somebody to give you a second, you know, hypothetically. I mean, I think the best price you can get right now for Penny is a third. So you either wait and risk it in season and see if his value rises to where you can get a second, or you're just happy to receive a third right now, or maybe some other type of players in exchange. So, so it's really up to you. But I'm happy to sell him right away. Hall of Famer, wow, who would have thought? Not me. Let's go, Zach Wilson. Backed up in his own end zone here, or 5-yard line essentially. Nice little handoff to Izzy. Looks like. Folded and took Cook. Yeah, I mean, once again, another tough one. You know, you wait too long, and this is exactly why a lot of people are zigging while other people are zagging right now. Why these running backs are starting to become extreme values here in these second, third, fourth, fifth round. Because once after that, it falls off. I mean, if I can get Deontay, Kirk Cousins, Elijah Moore round 5, 6, 7, it makes sense why it's such a good time to get those running backs in the second, third, fourth round. Zach Wilson going deep here. Who you going to? Wow! What a catch! Who is that? Taylor. I still have stock of Zach Wilson. Trade him away. Trade him away. Here we go. Wow, what a throw by Zach Wilson there. Against third stringers. Second stringers. Ooh. Ooh. Finally gave up and traded Trey Lance for a late 24 first and Superflex toss. I think that's a huge win in my personal opinion, Kyle. I was a massive. If you had Trey Lance, you need to go out and get what you can. I think it's gotten to the point where, you know, the head coaching staff has said, I don't really care what value and how much time we spent to acquire, or how much we spent to acquire Trey Lance. We just need to do what's best for the team, and I think that's exactly what's been happening here. If he still is not progressing ahead of Brock Purdy, who missed a lot of time in this offseason, maybe with look, it's kind of hard to really argue, because Brock Purdy got ready training camp. You expect him to be the number one, but excuse me, Trey Lance is not progressing and saying, well, Trey Lance is really, you know, starting to catch up with Purdy and or Sam Darnold. We haven't heard that yet. I haven't seen that personally. So I think it's a good value that you got him or that you got a first for him, in my personal opinion. Because I don't see a time where we see him start unless he gets traded. And if he gets traded to a team, hypothetically like the Vikings, that want to take a chance on him, sure. But is he really going to pan out even then? Is he still going to be successful? I think Trey Lance was a project. He was the guy that was saying, well, he's going to take 2 to 3 years, but the 2 to 3 years, we still haven't seen him on the field. That's the problem. 2 to 3 years on the field, we hoped. Zach Wilson here. Okay, well, there goes the old Zach Wilson there. Sorry, I'm probably not showing that draft board there really well. Let's see if somebody comes back to me right here. I'm really hoping for a specific position. Look, so far this Dazen is keeping up here, so This game is already boring. I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. We get so hyped for this game, say we're so excited, and it's like, this is exactly why we don't watch it. I think Hard Knocks is Hard Knocks this weekend? Is the 8th? When's Hard Knocks release? Hard Knocks 2023. Tuesday, August 8th, it says. Okay. The Choo-Choo pick hurt me personally, Skylar. Oh man. What are you a Patriots fan? Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I would like to know. Zach's on the clock here. So far, Burks, JSN, Ayuk, Amari Cooper, Keenan Allen, Bijan, Tony Pollard here. Interesting to see what this running back depth is going to look like for him. I think there's still a couple good values out there. The Khalil Herbert, that's exactly who I was thinking of right there if he wanted to take another guy. So let's see. Brandon's on the clock here. I'm waiting for my pick here. Okay, so I wanted David Njoku here. I feel like a handful of tight ends go off the board, and he is my highest ranked guy. Sky Moore is a good pick there. Greg Dulcich, I love it. And I think I waited long enough. I'm going to go quarterback here. I'm going to go Tua Tags. I think he's going to have a phenomenal year here with Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. This offense gets better, in my opinion, obviously. And I believe he stays healthy. You know, on pace for 5,200 yards, a crazy, crazy season, just dealing with those concussions. But I think he's taking the right steps to stay healthy this year and protect himself. So let's see what that looks like. Brandon said, what do you think is my best and worst pick at the 101? It just depends. I would easily say your best pick is probably Justin Jefferson, no doubt. Worst pick? I don't think this is a terrible pick, personally. I don't think you have made a bad pick here. You know, Stevenson, the 212, I think is good. Mahomes is good there. Deebo Samuel is good there. In my opinion, you get Christian Watson, Monty, Jahan. I think every single pick is pretty decent so far. Not a terrible pick at the 101, personally. So I think you're chilling right now. If I had to say a terrible pick, it's not terrible or worst pick. But I would definitely punt that quarterback position and maybe have gone another wide receiver, maybe like T. Higgins there. Another running back, hypothetically you get Najee or Jahmyr Gibbs. And then just get a quarterback later on, which I've kind of done. I mean, I do that all the time, but maybe that's my own bias there. Oh man, fumble. Scarlett said you're a Chargers fan. Love that, man. You must love that Herbert got locked up there for another 7 years, or 5 years or something like that. Which I guess you were kind of expecting. Number one, number two. How do you feel about Quentin? I'm interested to know, as a Chargers fan, who did you want coming into the draft? Did you want? Obviously, I think the majority of the community wanted, I would say, JSN. I was a huge QJ fan. But let me know how you feel about him. I'm interested to know. Are you excited for him in the future, especially with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams being up there in age? Good luck there, Gator fan. I mean, I would really try and encourage that league to push it back, but I understand. You know, you're going to be drafting a lot of people. Tomorrow, there's going to be a lot of question marks that even if they're going to be starting or playing. So good luck on that, man. MP wanted Sky Moore. He thought Zach was gonna have him, which he did take at Sky Moore at the 9-2, 9-12. That's good. Well, I turned the game off now, watching Badaki and winning and Mark. Love that. Come on, Dak. You going to the Super Bowl this year, Dak, or what? I see you week 1. I see you week 1. I think I met live. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's not in Dallas. Normally, it's in Dallas. Let me double check. But I'm pretty sure. We're in New Jersey, not in New York, in New Jersey. Let me double check. Where are we? Yeah, MetLife Stadium. Sunday Night Football. I'll see you there. I wanted Jason, but QJ was number 2. I'm stuck on him. I think his yak ability is underrated. Yeah, I completely agree. Zach said, is he showing no vision tonight, man? He's struggling. He had a couple open holes. I think there was the run in the last drive where he cut to the left. And if he would have cut one more time, oh, bad it. And if he would have cut one more time, he had a big hole. Just didn't see. I didn't see this last play. I was too busy reading the comment. So, oh boy, week 1, no, we're not going to the bowl. I said this jokingly to my friends the other day. This is the first time in 5 years, because I say it all the time as a joke, but this is the first time in 5 years I feel like our chances are significantly higher than it's ever been to actually go to the Super Bowl. And that's wild to say, even with Daniel Jones. But I just love where our team's going and how we're building and the reports coming out of camp. I mean, if you think about the last 5 years before Brian Daboll, it was terrible. We already had so many injuries before even coming into preseason. You know, people not showing up. The team wasn't gelling. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad so far. Would you completely avoid Josh Jacobs and Jonathan Taylor at this point then? I think it just depends, Gator fan. I know since you're drafting early, if there's somebody else that I feel a lot more comfortable with, I think Jonathan Taylor plays. I think Josh Jacobs is somebody that I'm interested in. Excuse me. I think Josh Jacobs is somebody I think can truly hold down, but I'm not necessarily sure. Where are you going? Oh, okay. Okay. Just leave. You can leave the door open then, since you're gonna leave. It's tough, Gator fan. I think it's a really hard decision because there's a point where you want to take the risk and draft these guys, because if they do fall to you in a good spot, then that's good. But at the same time, if you draft them where their ADP's at and they don't play, you hate it that you picked him. So it's a tough position to be in. That's why, once again, we say to push it back as far back as possible. Hydration is football. Football is back on, Casey. Talk it up. See you there. I'll buy the chips and tissues. Oh my goodness. I'll just be happy just to be a good team. Elijah Moore, look at that. Woo! Key offensive players. Yeah, that's sexy right there. Yo, this is gonna be a nice offense, I'm telling you, yo. Deshaun Watson, Nick Chubb, Amari Cooper, Elijah Moore. Something special is happening. All right, I'm on the clock here. Rondo Moore is a good pick, somebody I was definitely targeting. I think if that is the case there, I'm going to go in a different position. I like taking Devin Singletary here. Who do you think wins the Jets backup? In the quarterback room, I think it has to be Zach Wilson. If you're talking about in the running back room, there's a couple different places it can go. Obviously, I think they will lean on Michael Carter this year in the running back room if they really wanted to. And Zonovan Knight, we kind of saw him. You kind of saw them really feeling really comfortable here, but this offense is different. They have Aaron Rodgers, who knows how to demand, how to control, how to do so much more than Zach Wilson. So I would say it's Michael Carter, Zonovan Knight, and obviously if you're talking about the quarterback position, I still think it's Zach Wilson. So let's see. Devin Singletary, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Jerome Ford. I have my tight end here. I got my quarterback. I'm really liking this team so far. I mean, hearing the hype about Jalen Hyatt in camp too. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I'm gonna go Chase Brown here. Go another running back. Told my boys last night, if I won 100 million lottery, I would take them all. Expensive paid. I love that, MP. Surely you're taking us too. We're including your boys. All expenses paid. Zach and Badaki coming along. We're in Australia, so it's not like you gotta pay extra or anything. We meet up. I'll see you in I forgot where you live too. Shit, Leichhardt. I think it was Leichhardt, right, MP? Vegas 2024. Yeah, I know. That'd be wild, right? Vegas 2024. That's gonna be a wild Super Bowl. I just feel like a lot of chaos will happen there. Too many drunk people. Too much shit is gonna happen like that shouldn't be happening at the the events that they put on the weekend of the Super Bowl. Just sounds like drama, chaos. Casey, Danny Dimes on man fan. Danny Dimes on one man fan ban. Let's go. Gotta justify the lobby for Dimes trade last May. Talk it up, Casey. I'm believing. I'm believing, baby. JG has to play, so he's screwed. So screwed they can up him until October if they wanted. Yeah. And he doesn't. I think what Saquon, if you guys really want to see a good perspective, because I think I always wondered why players hold out, right? And you think of Le'Veon Bell, like, okay, you were holding out for what? And I don't remember what the Steelers did that year and how they performed that year. But Saquon, if you go to the New York Giants YouTube channel and look at Saquon's recent interview, while they were asking questions, he was like, so why did you not hold out? He was like, well, what's the point? If we do good, then they're performing without me and they don't really need me. If we do bad, well, then what team is going to want to pay me? Why? If they do bad, it'd be like, well, we did bad because of you, Saquon, so why would I even want to pay you $15 million then? You know, like, we just wasted a whole season. It's a good perspective. It's the same thing with JT, Josh Jacobs. Like, it sucks because you want them to get compensated, and they want to get compensated as well. But there's no leverage. You just need to go and play, unfortunately. Ty said, Dak in the 11th, did I miss something? You didn't miss anything. You didn't miss nothing. I just think that there's a lot of people. I just have a lot more faith in tags. I think I would definitely take Dak over Anthony Richardson. I'll tell you that much. Everyone that has been drafted before Anthony Richardson, before Dak Prescott, outside of Anthony Richardson, I have ahead of Dak Prescott. So I feel confident that I have Deshaun Watson and Tua all ahead, and obviously all these other quarterbacks. So what's happening, Andrea? How you doing? There goes Geno Smith there. I mean, nothing has happened so far in this game, unfortunately. Jalen Warren. Well, how many likes do we have so far? 20 likes, 20 people in here, so we're kind of on par. I'm going to continue to do another mock draft here. I still want to continue to chill and watch this game. But after, I think this next mock draft will be our last one. I'll make that a super flex mock. We can do the whole thing the whole way. I'll send that link out as well for you guys. Daniel Jones at the 13-4. I mean, it happens every single time. It happens every single time. I think it's a good pick there. Let me start making this next mock draft here for you guys. I'll just grab another quarterback here. Full of lulls. I'll take Kyler here. Maybe he comes back, maybe he doesn't. All right, guys. If you want to join another mock draft, all you have to do is join our Discord. The link is in the description, and I'll put the link in the chat here. We'll do another mock draft, a Superflex mock draft, and then we'll call this one a night. So that is our Discord. Once again, link in the description, link in the chat, and I'll send that link out here now. Go to content releases. Let me send this link out to Zach here. Give me a second. If he wants to join, but if not, he doesn't have to. Let's do team 3. I'll just wait a couple minutes to see if Zach joins. Okay, awesome. Once again, if you want to join this mock draft, link in the description, link in the chat, and I'll send this here. I'll even show you where I'm going to be sending it. You come here, go to our Discord, Fantasyland tab, content releases. And I'm gonna add everyone since our people here. There you go. That link is out. Once again, Superflex mock draft there. And I'll send this out as well. I'll also put it in the YouTube chat as well. If anyone's out there lurking, I'll just put it in the YouTube chat just so we can get this kind of filled up fast. And then also I will put it here. All right. So hopefully that fills up here in a second. We got, what, 4 spots left here? One more spot here. All right, here we go. I'm going to put in the chat, Superflex, non-tight end premium, okay? There you go. 30 seconds as well on the clock. Ooh, Jalen Hurts phones me there. Hell yeah. Presented by Verizon. He needs to go back to America. Joey B. Look, the app is not too bad. I mean, this website here, I'm glad I have it. Let's see what else is on this. You got sports, NFL Game Pass here. This is cool, though. This is really cool that they have this, I think. I mean, you can't you can't give away your rights to a platform that can't maintain it, right? Like, I know that sounds stupid and naive, but like, surely they maintain this platform for the sake of all people that love football overseas. All right, Justin Jefferson at the 1-5, Jamar Chase at the 1-9, Cooper Kupp at the 1-11, Austin Eckler at the 1-12, Deshaun Watson at the 2-1. Remember, this is a Superflex mock. Superflex are very, very interesting, very different at times. A lot of people like to do different strats, and you see two with tags. They have the 2-3. Yeah, maybe a bit different. Everyone chooses to red zone. Yeah, I'm interested to see how red zone plans out there. Just like one team 9 here, going to wide receivers Jamar Chase and Tyreek Hill, getting my wide receiver 2 and my wide receiver 4. Let's see what Zach does here. It's going to be interesting to see what type of quarterbacks come back to me. He goes CMC. Travis Kelce. On YouTube as well. Kickoffs on YouTube. Can I watch that game on YouTube? Oh, no, I can't because you have to. So stupid. Stephon Diggs, Justin Jefferson, Stephon Diggs here. Oh, it's picked off. AJ Brown off the board there. I did this last time. It's hard not to take CD here. If AJ Brown was there, I definitely would have went with the stack there. Still like the wide receivers personally. Devontae Adams. Vintage Mon, honestly. I want to see Zach Wilson throw a touchdown. I want to see him get into a nice little rhythm here. I just want to see something. Hey, thank you so much, Leo, for subscribing, brother. Thank you so much, man. That's awesome. Oi, where's Brownlee? There you go. I was about to say, where's Brownlee? And there he is. Oh, Zach Wilson's out. I missed it. Oh, man. I didn't realize he was out. GG's. So who's playing right? Who's on the depth chart here? Where the quarterback? Zach Wilson. Tim Boyle, I'm assuming, is playing right now. Shit. So Daniel Jones off the board there. That's who I wanted. According to my rankings, I should be going Geno here. So let's go Geno. I just don't love Geno as much as I love Daniel Jones. That's not even biased. I think the rushing upside is just a huge difference there. Izzy on the edge. Hey. Brownlee cooking. Let's go with the snipe, Skyler. Oh, man. No problem. Info plus lets you watch us on mobile plus tablet. Yeah, okay. We just live overseas, so it's a little bit different for us. We live in Australia, so I have to watch it on a different platform. Amon-Ra, Saquon Barkley. Aaron Rodgers there. Garrett Wilson. You know, I was wondering, you know, this actually makes sense now because I had a charge on my card, I think, like 2 days ago. Literally the second. I was like, what the hell is this? And I needed to call the bank. And now looking at it, I think it's this. I don't know why I didn't think of it at that time. I think that's when I saw it when we were in the city, Zach. But it makes sense now because it charged me $70 and it's doing the monthly payment thing. So that makes sense. So it looks like I already have it, which is not bad. Zach still punting, couple positions here, punting the running back, quarterback position. Anthony Richardson at the 3-9. Not loving it. Jared Goff there. I guess if you're hoping and expecting Anthony Richardson to have a Justin Fields-esque type of season, maybe he rushes for 800 yards, 700 yards. Maybe he throws for 2,500 yards. It's a good season as a rookie, I would say, especially with that rushing upside. But that's kind of high praise there. What's that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think I'm still taking Jared Goff. I'm still taking. I can say 2 more quarterbacks that I would take there for me, but Russell Wilson. Yo, Kelly. Who's this Kelly? Is that Joshua Kelly? That's not Joshua Kelly. No, John Kelly. Okay, never mind. Let me just close this. Sorry, guys. Devonta Smith. And let's see where Zach goes here. I don't think he's necessarily loving this start right now. I think maybe he could have. I wonder if you're thinking you were hoping one of those quarterbacks was going to come back to you. Unless you're just trying a different strat, which is fine. T. Higgins. Oh. Jonathan Taylor. All right, this is perfect because who I really wanted was Ramondre there. Take Ramondre. Look at that face from Deshaun. It was Najee. Yeah, right. David Bell, man. R.I.P. It's the same play, boys. Joe Mixon, man. That's who I wanted. That's exactly who I wanted. I think I'm gonna take Jahmyr Gibbs here. I want to try this. Travis Etienne. So right now my rankings, Etienne and Jahmyr Gibbs are back to back there. Travis is my RB12, Etienne my RB13. Or sorry, Travis my RB12, Gibbs my RB13. I want to see how it feels if I take Jahmyr Gibbs here and see what that feels like. I know I took Travis Etienne this past draft, and I think Gibbs can have a higher upside this year. I think that's why they're so close. Yeah, Skylar, second snipe, man. Definitely wanted Joe, but it's okay. You wanted Stevenson, that's fair. You think Olave's value will be higher than Waddle's this time next year in Dynasty? It's hard to say. I mean, if you look in Dynasty right now, Jalen Waddle is wide receiver. He's a wide receiver 7. Chris Olave, wide receiver 8. If it is higher, it probably just flip flops. But I just feel more confident in Waddle's overall offense, his quarterback play. So personally, I would say no. I think Waddle is still gonna be a top. I think they're both gonna be a top 10 wide receivers, but I would lean more on Jalen Waddle with his offense personally. That's a big boy, number 74. Mon just launches it there. Those miles. So Zach starting 3 wide receivers with Justin Fields, Christian McCaffrey. These quarterbacks, he's still punting the quarterback position, going DJ Moore. Let's see how we go here. Kind of glad I took these running backs there, Stevenson and Gibbs. They wouldn't have come back to me there, so I'm really happy about that. Oh. Dameon Pierce there. Terry off the board. Next guy for me, this is easy. Let me just double check. Brandon Ayuk, though. My wide receiver, too. Jerry went to 6'1". Wow. I'm getting a number on that screen that you talked. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. I should have said something, but I did have that number on my screen as well, Zach. Christian Kirk. Stop it. Stop it. James Conner off the board. But it only pops up briefly. Am I right, Zach? Let me know if that's wrong, right? If I'm right or wrong. It pops up and then it kind of goes away, like maybe for like 5 seconds, 5-10 seconds. Hollywood Brown. Don't do it. Okay, perfect. Take Deontay here. I'm liking the start so far. I wish it was Danny Dimes, but that's okay. Geno Smith is not bad. Got Jalen Hurts. Yeah. It pops up and goes away. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. That's my start. Not a bad start, Gator fan. Mahomes, Kirk Cousins. I personally would go Daniel Jones there, personally. But once again, maybe that's my bias coming out. But I do have Daniel Jones higher than Kirk Cousins. But they're all pretty similar in ranking, and I would say very also in the same tier as well, or close to the same tier. Amari Cooper, Deebo Samuel, and Hollywood Brown. I'm going Deontay Johnson over Hollywood Brown. I think I just feel a lot more comfortable with. I feel a lot more comfortable. Sorry, I was watching that play. I just feel a lot more comfortable with the quarterback play for Deontay over Hollywood Brown coming into this year, especially in a redraft perspective. But yeah. Oh, this is not the offense. Who the Browns play week 1? Probably the Steelers or something. All right, let's see who they play. Play the Bengals. Okay, at home too. Couple good week 1 games. I mean, look, every single game is a good week 1 game. Obviously, kickoff, Chiefs, Lions, 49ers, Steelers. I think that's gonna be a good game. Packers, Bears. That's a Dolphins, Chargers. That's a really good game. Bills, Jets, Monday Night Football. That's a phenomenal game there. James Cook, great pick. Sniped. I wanted Deontay. Ty, I love that. I'm glad I got him then. Gator friend, you okay with either having James Cook or Dameon Pierce as your RB2? Yeah, I'd be really okay with at least Dameon Pierce personally. It's not that I don't like James Conner. I'm just skeptical about him getting injured. I know he had a good year last year, but not a good play. I think he had a good run last year, but I would rather lean on Dameon Pierce a little bit more coming into this year. Dre said from Buffalo, New York. I love that. I'm from New York as well. I don't live in New York, but I'm from New York. I'm from Brooklyn. Brock Purdy, Zach's going with. Okay. Okay, let's see. Kyler Murray there. Kyle Pitts. You go, Cedric. Go Evan Ingram. I normally would go Pat the Dragon there, but I have Deontay, so I kind of wanted to mix it up a little bit. Oh, we're back. You Sandwich Shop in Darlinghurst, they got hot pastrami. Going to check it. What's it called? MP? I was just in Sydney this past weekend. Obviously, I moved out of there, so yeah. Let me know what's it called. I'm interested. That was AJ Dillon. Brandon Cooks there. Okay, I'm not gonna start so far unless I get sniped here, which I don't think I will. Michael Pittman. Okay, I mean, still a lot of good values here on the board at the wide receiver position. If I'm really going according to my rankings, you guys know who I'm going to take. But I mean, there's crazy value here. I gotta take him though. I'm gonna continue sticking with my rankings, even though I didn't stick to my rankings in the running back position. But I wanted to see how that felt. Lenny Briskets. Let's see. Lenny Brisket. And that's the value there. Jordan Addison, Jahan Dotson, also a phenomenal value. Look, MP, I'm not big on pastrami, but this looks good. Darlinghurst here. I'm not a big pastrami guy, but I mean, I'm down for a sandwich though. Let's see. Let's see menu. Look at this menu right here. Pastrami on rye. Got a Reuben sandwich. Double L Grande. Half a kilo of your favorite smoked pastrami on rye. Looks like they do only pastrami. They got a brisket, barbecue brisket though. That looks good. You Amsterdam. Onion rings, pickles, fries, coleslaw. American soda, Dr. Pepper, AW. This is a Zach spot potentially. Looks like you like pastrami. Egg salad. They got chopped liver for the side. I think Zach is a big Dr. Pepper fan, an AW guy, I'm pretty sure. Not sure it'll be any good though. What's your favorite sandwich? For me, I give you my three classics. I love a meatball sandwich. I love a chicken parm sandwich. Ooh, chicken parm right now would be phenomenal. And I love like a BLT. So that's not my top three, but those are the three I can think of right now. Man, I can name a bunch of sandwiches. So nah, not times two. Jarrell Reeves here. Kenny Pickett, stop it. Stop it. Khalil Herbert, I was hoping he was phones me. I got a couple other people though. Time to rank sandwiches. I'm down to do that. Probably not today though. I'm gonna get off here. I got a couple things to do and admin stuff that I need to get into right now. But I'm down to do that. Maybe technically it's the last day. So maybe next week when Zach gets back, hopefully he's back and we can do a sandwich rank. So remind us for sure. I am hungry. I haven't eaten breakfast here. Tight ends, quarterback. Okay, I'm going to continue with I'm gonna go Brian over Samaje. You know, it would suck if Javonte Williams is ready. And Samaje is really not this guy that's going to be able to. Ooh. What's happening, Kyle? Cuban going to. Ooh, Cuban's good too. I like a Cuban sandwich, but I need to take the mustard off. I'm not a huge mustard guy, but I always go to my spot. I used to live in Florida. My mom found a bomb-ass Cuban spot we used to go to all the time. And it was so good. I loved it, but I didn't like the mustard. What's happening, Kyle? Is Zaki in the chat? What's Gucci? Jimmy G there. Take Sky. Switch it up a little bit. She's tired. I like a good cheesesteak or hamburger. Yeah, for sure. I love that too. James Williams struggling like Cam. Translate to buy MP said, yeah. Same thing when Jamar Chase. I wonder who bought Jamar Chase hella low or sold him hella low when all that talk of he couldn't catch the ball, he's struggling in camp, and how they got it. I'm really interested to know. Monte Cristo. I don't think I've ever had that, Casey. Let me look that up. Monte Cristo sandwich. Here's Monte Cristo. What's this? Just like ham and cheese? Ham and cheese toasty? That's what it sounds like. That's what they call it over here. Looks like spam a little bit though. They run back up stacked with Adam. Skylar said, "But I can rate these Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, Panda Express." I don't even know what that is. Let's see. Let's see what this QUDOBA restaurant. I've never heard of that personally. So this would definitely be last. This is a Mexican spot. Mexican eats. I've never heard of that. I would have to say my top two, Chick-fil-A, Chipotle. Then I would say Culver's. Then I would say Panda Express. And then I would say that Mexican grill spot. Oh, In-N-Out. I only had In-N-Out once. I didn't like it. I don't know the hype. So I would actually put that ahead of this Mexican spot. So Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, Culver's. I feel like I would enjoy more food from Culver's than In-N-Out. Then In-N-Out, and then the Mexican grill spot for me. That's what I would say, Kyle. How do you best suggest on who to get as your third quarterback because of none of them really have a lot of upside? I think there are some players. I think if there's still positional value in different areas when it comes down to the running back and wide receiver position, I'm still going to target them. But if you're seeing a lot of people getting a QB3 right now, and if you're seeing a lot of people getting QB3 right now and you probably need to go and secure him, I'm happy for you to get him. So, like, for example, you took Sam Howell to 10-12. I'm happy for you to get him there, but I think there's still, you could have waited a little bit longer. In my opinion, I still think there's good quarterbacks. I would say there's two good quarterbacks. So I guess you got them at the right time, right? But there's two good quarterbacks that I would get right here. So, for example, I'll let you know who I'll take in this at the 12-10 as my third quarterback. Sometimes I normally don't go with a third quarterback. That goes Ryan Tannehill. So it was either between Ryan and Tannehill and Desmond Ridder. These guys, let's be honest, you're not going to start them over your starting quarterbacks. Like, you're not going to start Sam Howell over Kirk Cousins and Patrick Mahomes on a weekly basis unless we see a consistency from Sam Howell. So I'm not looking too crazy into it, to be completely honest. Like, for example, if you don't draft Sam Howell right now, but you still have Baker Mayfield on the bench, you still have Kyle Trask, you still have those guys, Mac Jones, I'm happy to do that. And obviously anything can happen throughout the season. Maybe someone gets hurt, maybe obviously you have Colt McCoy, who is still a quarterback starting for the season. So things like that can happen. Phillip Rivers, talk it up. Oh, you want to do that? I mean, we could do that, brother. Oh, no. You're telling me you don't have Manning in here? I'm spelling that right. Am I tripping? I'm spelling that right. I just want to double check. GG's. I'm going to take Devin Singletary. How's Phillip Rivers still in it and not Eli Manning? What about Tom Brady? Tom Brady's still in there. I guess Eli been out of the game for a minute. Oh, I was about to be upset. I thought Peyton Manning was on there. Sean Bateman that late is a crime. I think a lot of people are scared of him. This is perfect. I did two mock drafts here, end of the halftime here. Because Phillip is better. Nah, man, he's not, unfortunately. Eli Manning, two-time Super Bowl champion. Talk it up. Talk it up. All right, fam. So this is it. I'll do a couple plugs as you guys head out. Drop a like. Make sure you subscribe to us if you haven't subscribed already. If you guys want to join a redraft league, please sign up. Sign up with our promo code. So if you want to join a redraft league, I'll put that link in the description. Use our promo code LAND. Get 30% as sign up. Play with myself and Zach in the redraft league. We do have a couple spots open right now. So if you want to join, sign up, send us a message on Discord, and we'll get you right into a redraft league right away. Not only do you have the access to join our redraft league, but you get a fantasy hotline, you get all of our rankings, our bonus content, and so much more. So it's not just a redraft league, and it's a prize pool. You win, if I'm not mistaken, it's 175. I can actually pull it up right now. That's 200 actually. 175 for first place, second place 100, third place is 25. So once again, sign up. I think it's good. We have a couple spots open. If you want to talk shit, we see a lot of people. I wish I was in your league. Ain't nobody signing up. Well, those people don't like to sign up because they scared knowing that, But anyways, I'm just talking shit to those people. Anyways, once again, all love. We appreciate each and every one of you. I'll answer a couple little questions here. Don't be scared. Thanks, Badaki. You the best. Get better, Zach. Yep. Mr. Banter. All love, y'all. We appreciate each and every one of you once again. And we will see you next week, if I'm not mistaken, on Sunday night. We'll keep you informed. I have to see what's up with Zach. But a lot more mock drafts coming in to this season. So love y'all. All love.